Ah, breathe in the fresh air, the nice breeze of Honolulu, Hawaii. See the nice cityscape, the beautiful mountains, the beautiful people, the nice grass, the beautiful water, so blue, so cool. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful day in Hawaii, in Honolulu. Now get your ass up and play some basketball because it's the Honolulu Explorers, the official NBA team. Honolulu used to be the home of the NFL Pro Bowl, but now it is the home of an NBA team. And the first person we're going to introduce is their point guard, John Stockton. John Stockton is a pretty fundamental point guard. So fundamental that he doesn't even get noticed on the dream team in Barcelona, just walking around with his family, taking in the pictures, exploring. He likes to take videos and explore. He's so normal that he can walk around. I mean, he's just a white guy. He doesn't have tattoos. He's not super tall. You know, he doesn't stand out that much. But when he steps on the court, he stands out. He stands out a lot. He can do everything. He can pass the ball. He finished his career top 5 in assists, standing next to Magic Johnson. He finished his career tops in steals, above Gary Payton. He must know Michael Jackson because I call him the white glove. Plays defense, offense, everything. Speaking of everything, we have another well-rounded one. Much lesser known. This is Nick Anderson. Used to play on the Orlando Magic with Penny Hardaway and Shaq back when he was on the Magic before the Lakers. He can be in a dunk contest. He can block and play defense. Okay? He can pass the ball. He can be in the post. He can shoot threes so good he can be in the three-point contest. He does everything. Nick Anderson isn't short of any skills in basketball whatsoever. And he's clutch when he wants to be. We're not going to talk about the 4 free throws he missed, but he's clutch when he wants to be. Speaking of clutch, we're getting to Sean Elliott, most known for his Memorial Day shot back in '99 against the Portland Trail Blazers, or as they used to say, Jailblazers. But very clutch, averaged around 17 on the Spurs. Speaking of the Spurs, Tim Duncan, the man, the myth, the legend. Now, I can't really show you too many of his highlights because his nickname is Mr. Fundamentals himself. I mean, it's not really too flashy. He just gets the ball and gets points. I mean, he'll do any post move. He doesn't really shoot threes. It wasn't from the era of shooting threes. But gets the ball in the post and does his thing. Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas Sabonis' father, played overseas. 7'2", was athletic in his youth days. The NBA was watching him, but they didn't get him until he was older in his 30s. By the time he was older in his 30s, he developed a little bit of a shot, a little bit of a three-pointer. There he is doing it really clutch. But the man can do everything. Rebound, shoot. He was one of those centers that people just couldn't figure out. Al Horford from the Dominican Republic. Tim Duncan is from the Virgin Islands. We have someone from the Dominican Republic right here. Once again, does everything. And is clutch. Can shoot the three. Shoots mid-range very well. Can go to the basket. Can get a dunk on somebody if he wants to. Gets rebounds. Plays excellent defense. He's really known for his defense. That's what he got. There he is dunking on Tim Duncan. But he's known for his defense and known for just being a smart player. And he's 6'9", 260, so you're not really going to push him around as much. Nicolas Batum out of France. Really getting into our explorer vibes. Most known for, or recently known for the block against Luka Doncic's team in the Olympics, so the France can go to the finals with Rudy Gobert on that team. He's still got it. Of course, all these players are in the prime, but Nicolas Batum can shoot. He has sneaky athleticism because he's 6'8" and very wiry. People don't expect him to do what he does athletically, but on top of his three-point shooting, which was always pretty good, he lets people know he's still got some athleticism on him. And he'll put you in the highlight, whether it be offense or defense. And being from France, we really haven't seen too many players like this. I can't even imagine too many players from France at all, other than Tony Parker, which he just did that on. But as far as wing players, no. Darrell Armstrong, one of the lesser known guards, used to play for the Magic. Played on the Magic when Tracy McGrady was on there, so that's the mid 2000s, early 2000s. Sneaky athleticism. He can do it all basically. He doesn't really shoot that well, but his passing is pretty good, his dribbling is pretty good, and his athleticism gets him where he needs to go. So that's all that really matters once it comes to somebody coming off the bench as a spark. Dante DiVincenzo has a ring on his fingers because he plays for the Bucks, and he's pretty good. Kelly Olynyk, he's a stretch 5, can shoot, rebound, doesn't really play the best defense, 6'10". Isaiah Thomas, the definition of explorer, has explored this whole country playing in the NBA. 5'8", 180, was expected to be undrafted out of college. Didn't even have a projection. He had one reporter to interview him for the draft. But as a second rounder, as the 60th pick, he went to the Kings, did pretty good there. Went to the Suns, did even better there. But there were too many guards, wasn't enough defense. Went to the Celtics. Had a lot of tragic things happen, sacrificed a lot of things. Played very, very well in the Eastern Conference Finals, and was traded to the Cavs for Kyrie Irving. Went to the Cavs after his injury on the Celtics, of course. Didn't really help him out on the Cavs. By the trade deadline, LeBron sent him to the Lakers. Lakers shipped him out. He went to Denver. From Denver, he went to Washington. He went to Pelicans. From the Pelicans, he went to Pro-Am League. He dropped 81 points for Kobe. Then he went to the G League team. Started dropping some more points, which got him to the Lakers again. So he's back in LA. Yeah. Sadiq Bey, very solid player. 6'8" forward. Frank Kaminsky, pretty good center, can shoot really. Lucas Simonik, yeah, I said that right. 6'9" center, he's okay. Greg Popovich is the head coach. He's gonna coach Tim Duncan wherever Tim Duncan goes. He goes. They're gonna be chilling in Honolulu, Hawaii. Reminds him of the Virgin Islands. Once Pop retires, he can just chill right in a house in Hawaii. Doesn't have to go nowhere. He can just be an old man, be happy. And these two can just be happy in Honolulu. It looks like a happy marriage for basketball and everyone involved up in Honolulu. You know what I'm saying? Because these two are locked in. They'll forever be locked in. And they're going to lead their team. Cindy Lowe's their assistant coach. He's a real head coach. He's going to be pretty solid for the team. Also, mid-range scoring, three-point scoring, steals, offensive IQ, rebounding are their strengths. Agility, dunks, and ball handling are their weaknesses. I can definitely see offensive low post being a strength also. I guess I couldn't fit on there. But rebounding is definitely going to help them out. This is their home jersey. Here's Tim Duncan in his Adidas. Remember, he was part of that starting 5 Adidas campaign. This is the away jersey, sponsored by Wranglers right there on the left. I shouldn't even give y'all a preview because the court's not ready yet. But they're playing on a boat. They're playing on a boat.